y'all, welcome to my channel. It's just Rhonda. We just here to talk about this latest episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. It's season 8, episode 2. Like the video, subscribe to my channel. And so Carlos brought Sunny and her husband Moses out on the podcast live down here to the Huntsville streets. And Mel is sitting there in that chair with a tiara on. I'm dead. I am so dead. She got tiaras and millimeters and child, she got new singles out.
It shouldn't be nobody's business. It shouldn't be nobody.
So Sonny and Moses come out and Mel is smiling and offer up congratulations and nice to meet yous. And, you know, I guess she was surprised by Carlos and his mess. I'm sure she's not surprised Carlos is bringing some mess, but I guess she didn't know that was going to happen. Destiny.
You having an unnatural allegiance to losers.
These two people are just weird as fuck. I'm sorry. First of all, let's just get this out the way. Sonny bangs. Side swoop bangs, curtain bangs, just flat out bangs. I'm going to go with, girl, get you some bangs. I ain't going to be able to sit up here all season and be tiptoeing around things that are right there in my face. So, you know, you don't have to hear me say it no more. I would like for this lady to try bangs. There you have it. Carlos points out that Moses wasn't at the reunion with Destiny. And then Sonny comes through with this response like, you show up for who you need to show up for. Girl. Where's all this energy coming from? Relax. Why is she coming from Destiny so hard? Like, honestly, Destiny said that the lady who she thought was her friend, who was the producer, her personal producer, married her dude. Is that not what happened? Now, men can't be stolen, so I'm not going to give her credit for that. But, I mean, trusting the reality show producer as your friend doesn't seem like a very smart, situation. Because clearly we see she ain't your friend. She ain't even claiming to be your friend. And I mean, Sonny, you're whack as hell. But Destiny, you was like dibble-dabbling with this man for the last 15 years. Moses is an opportunist, and Destiny wouldn't bring him on the show. And she, smart girl, don't do that. Don't bring his ass on the show. So he just went and found somebody that would. And this lady's a producer on the show. Seems like she's been dying to be in front of the camera. She's sitting up here acting like she's like won the golden prize from Destiny, and he's sitting up here talking about, I synced her at a family event. And the fact that y'all are out here trying to explain the timeline on y'all's relationship, it just seems really silly. I'm not understanding. So, I mean, all you can say is this girl, Sunny, was a producer and wanted to be on the show. Destiny, this is your second chance. So hopefully you have something going on other than confronting this foolishness. This lady ain't shit. What did Tisha call her? Trifling. Ooh, I got a kick out of that. And I think it's weird that she has so much energy for Destiny. Like, you wouldn't be mad. Like, you wouldn't feel a way about it. Moses said Destiny was out in these streets. She was going to award shows and hanging out with other people. And Moses sounded like you're jealous of Destiny's lifestyle over here, wore red carpets and things. And you wanted to do that too. So you and Sonny got together and decided if y'all got married to each other, then you can be on the show. So you could go to war shows. Sonny said Destiny didn't know how to prioritize her career and her man. So Moses was over here being neglected. Every time she opened her mouth, she sounds stupid. I'm like, what? Destiny chose her career over this man that she's been knowing for 15 years. It doesn't seem like they've ever chose each other. She had a husband, he had a wife. They was dating around doing other things. It still doesn't excuse the fact that you came up on swooped this nigga and married him. I mean, congratulations and everything, because I think Moses is a loser. But that's your man and everything. Our relationship is built on God and building wealth. I couldn't have painted a better man for myself. That's what she said, child. God, I mean, well then jackpot. She said she texted Destiny for she could tell her, what had happened with her and this man. She said that she texted Destiny to call her, and Destiny didn't call her. She texted her and said, "What's up?" And I'm like, I don't like that. Don't text me and tell me to call you. Call, pick up the phone. Destiny probably already heard anyway. She probably heard from the people that he synced. Then she said that this dude was dating a lot of people, and that, was she the side chick or the main chick? And I'm like, oh, don't do that. We're not doing the whole side chick, main chick thing. If he was dating and she was dating, then there was no side chick, main chick. Child, they look a fool. I don't know what they were supposed to. Y'all did the podcast. So, I mean, I don't know what you thought was supposed to happen when you did that. You look nice. I'll give you that. So Marcel and Maurice are in the car, and they're about to go have a talk with Martel. Because, this is what they do. They talk shit about him, and then they go confront him as if. And they bring us over to another empty house. And so what is this house supposed to be? They said he's the builder, Bob the Builder, and all this kind of stuff. We don't know how he's building things without a license, because apparently his friend Fred is over here signing. Fred, don't, anyway. Fred, that's your friend. Do whatever you want to do. I'm not saying nothing. Seems like all we're going to talk about is the blogs. The blogs, the blogs, the blogs, the blogs. Is there even a show about the blogs? Everybody's conversation has something to do with some bloggers. And by bloggers, I'm guessing talking about Tasha K. Because we see Martel go on Tasha K and make a complete fool of himself. Nobody gonna sit up here and try to figure out what goes on in that tiny little brain of Martel's. Martel is like, that kid that you give him the crayons, you can't give him the box. And I mean, when I say crayons, I mean the big ones, not the little bitty ones, because he might break those. He needs those big crayons, and you can't give him the box. You pick out, cup a few crayons, and you say, pick 2 colors. You know what I'm saying? And then when you're done with those 2, then I'll give you another crayon. That's Martel. You can't give him all his crayons. And then Maurice and Marceau are over here talking about fans and, taking shots at Melanie and selling T-shirts. And I'm like, what are you even talking about? Y'all ain't even having the same conversation right now. Martel don't want to hear y'all shit, and I'm kind of not mad. As stupid as he is, he don't want to hear from y'all. First of all, he knows that y'all are on bullshit. And second of all, you came over here still on bullshit, trying to talk about bloggers and millimeters and none of the. And Martel's like, I don't care about that. I was mad. That's why I did it, because I was mad. She went low and I went lower. She got me sent to jail. You got you sent to jail, dumbass. Stop saying that. She didn't get you sent to jail. You did that. You and your girlfriend over there plotting and scheming and scheming and plotting. Stormy went to go visit Kiki because, like I said, Stormy was like, okay, girl, I had your back and you was out here still making a fool of somebody. So when Kiki was out here in these streets with a blogger, because here we go, social media and the blogs. Stormy walks in Kiki's house and Kiki's all on some high energy and trying to that thing she does where she be trying to fake like she's so happy. Girls, there's so much going on. I like your hair. Oh my God. Kiki, she goes straight into this conversation. Like, we didn't talk about what happened at the reunion where Tisha was out here trying to say I was paying for him to go on a date, and child, that is not what we're here to talk about. Stormy was looking at her like, girl, okay. That's what they're doing. And then, Stormy was like, well, girl, it's a lot of in these streets, you know what I'm saying? So what's going on with you and, the blogger? And Kiki totally just blames her mother for talking to bloggers. Stormy sitting on that couch and watching Kiki's performance, and then she throws her mother under the bus and talking about she was the one that told the blogger. Side note, Storm, you got a lot going on in that confessional, girl. I don't know what's going on. You got blonde curls and baby hairs and chain straps and fingerless gloves. And at the end of the day, Stormy is like, girl, you could have like said you messed up, but you didn't do that. You want to keep on, trying to like throw your mama under the bus. We know your mama was not out here talking to no bloggers, so that ain't what that is. And we all working over here on this platform to get our coin, and you can't be over here telling stuff to bloggers. And it was definitely a whole thing. You know what I'm saying? So Stormy is like, I mean, you smart, you know better than that. And Kiki's like, I'm the smartest. And I'm like, yeah, okay. You keep telling yourself that, girl. But Stormy no longer wants to be any parts of this. She said, listen, I'm always here like hoping that you win, girl, but you're gonna have to win from over there and I'm gonna be over here because you ain't gonna have me out here looking crazy defending your ass. So bye, girl. Kiki is delusional, acting like that was a great visit. They brought you over here to break up with you, Kiki. Kimmy invited Tisha and Sunny over to the get together. And she didn't tell Tisha that Sunny was coming because Tisha is Destiny's friend. Destiny, Tisha is your real friend. I feel like she had your back over here. I'm gonna go ahead and say that. If you gonna keep somebody as a friend, keep Tisha as a friend because she wasn't faking the funk and grinning in this lady's face. Kimmy, on the other hand, I don't know what Kimmy was doing, girl. Starting to shit. Kimmy calls the people in. That's what she does. Tisha said her family went to Africa and it was a lifetime moment. I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was a lifetime moment. I've never been to Africa. So, I'm glad that her and her family got the chance to, get out there to Africa. Not everybody can do that. When Sunny showed up, Tisha wasn't feeling that shit. She looking at Kimmy like, I know you didn't invite this girl here and didn't say nothing. Her whole demeanor changed. And then she's like, so what we heard, was it true? And Tisha's like, it's true. We saw it all over social media, the pictures and everything. I didn't even know she was that trifling. Again, Tisha, I was here for you calling that lady trifling. She is. Everything she said was stupid. She trying to explain this dumbass timeline again. She said they're not really friends. Then she said she rejected him at first. And then she trying to explain the timeline. Girl, at the end of the day, you didn't give a damn about Destiny. You finally said the truth. I didn't give a damn about her. I met this man and I decided I wanted him to be mine instead. And so he was with it because he was pursuing me. And he was. He was pursuing her because he knew he had a better shot at getting on a show with her than he did with Destiny. Destiny was trying to keep her life private. That's what got her fired. So I don't know what they're gonna do with this lady, not be Tisha's friend. Tisha ain't here for it. And I don't know. I don't know what they're here. Did they come to explain their timeline? And then what? And I don't feel like I need to hear a conversation between Destiny. I mean, I guess Destiny, do what you gotta do, but you better have something else to do because after these people are going, I have a feeling so will you. Melody had Kiki meet her up at the rehearsal. She got a performance. I know y'all hate it for all the fans buying t-shirts and things. When I say y'all, I mean Marceau. And Tisha probably. Kiki over here doing a horrible job of explaining to Melody how she felt and what had happened and how her mama was telling things to the blogger. And this is the thing, the blogger released text messages and we seen him and Kiki having a good old conversation and they love each other and they friends and he helping her find hairdressers and I don't know, like whatever had happened with her mother, Kiki was very much involved. And then till y'all got mad over there. And then him and Mel got into it, which is probably why she really got fired, because, it turned into a whole thing. Child. Mel said, I told you about getting in touch with them bloggers on a personal level in the first place, and you did it straight out the gate. And you have to be careful how you communicate, or you find yourself. And then Kiki was over there exposing secrets before they come on the show. And then Mel's like, now you messing with my check, girl. So that's not going to work, because I have kids to feed. I feel like that's the same thing Stormy told her. I mean, they both came at her like, girl, you playing over here. Especially when you're trying to share, but not share everything. You know what I'm saying? Because I blame them for not sharing every damn thing. So you're trying to have something for the people to talk about, keep it a little spicy, keep it a little messy, what have you. But then it get out before the show air. And then by the time it get over here, it's old news. Because pretty much a lot of the things like that, this show is built a lot around bloggers. Like now, every scene, they talking about bloggers and millimeters. And I don't know what y'all got. Tisha, I don't know what you call your people, if you got people. And Marceau, and everybody don't need people. But Mel got people, and they come see her. They listen to her little song releases. They buy her T-shirts. They go to her podcast. This is live podcast, because I bet it was a lot of millimeters over there in Carlos' podcast. I don't know no raindrops, but I guess there are some. Ciao. So, and she's got dance rehearsals because she be opening acts for people. So somebody is coming out to see it. And y'all can hate it if you want to. I'm just saying what it is. And it feels like every other conversation is always including, y'all always bring her up. Marcel over there shooting, little shots at Mel. She's not there. We don't even know why she had to be part of the conversation. Tisha over here talking about, don't bring up money. Mel did that, not to dig. And it was a little different when Mel did it, but ciao. If she did it. So we'll just say, yeah, that did happen. I don't know, Tisha. I mean, I don't know, Kiki. She says girl, it's been 6 months since all of this stuff happened, and I haven't heard nothing from you. And Kiki's like, yeah, well, I mean, I generally don't like confrontation. And Mel's like, not you throwing a whole glass of water in your cousin's face. Now you sitting up here talking about you not confrontational. And she was like, well, no, like that's different. That's when somebody who has done a lot for you versus somebody who hasn't. Like I own my part, child, but she messier than me. And I'm like, girl, we was not talking about that. We was talking about how you was out here running your mouth about the show to the bloggers. And now you want to say, what did she say? He over here talking about, I'm going to own it. I made a mistake and it went public. And my mama ended up talking to the bloggers. Girl. Mel hit it with Shani. Your services are no longer needed. Thank you for your time. Have a good day and good luck to you in your future endeavors. So that's how that went. Kiki came over here to get fired. I mean, I don't understand Kiki. Honestly, I don't. But girl, you will no longer be over here on Tisha's show. Next week, Stormy and Courtney talk surrogate. I hope they do it. Her little boy is so freaking cute. I can't even stand it. Nell lets Mel know that she did not support Martell getting arrested. Girl, so Chris ain't Martell. Chris has some infidelity. That's not the same thing as whatever Martell is over here doing. And Mel meets up with Tisha and Kimmy so they can get the scoop. You know what I'm saying? So, it'll be interesting to see what their reaction is going to be like. Well, y'all like the video, subscribe to my channel, and we'll be back with these folks next week. See what, kind of mess they got going on.
It shouldn't be nobody's business. It shouldn't